Welcome Home with Barbara Beck, a Good Life 45 original production. Get ready to watch our special Christmas presentation.
Hi there, I am on the set of Welcome Home today, and as you might notice, I'm not Barbara Beck. I'm John Rivers of Four Rivers Smokehouse and the Coop, and today Barbara and I do something really special and fun for you. This next hour is our Christmas Welcome Home special on What's Cooking. Barbara and I will be in the kitchen cooking up some great dishes for you to enjoy throughout the holiday season, and there will even be some Christmas music in between recipes. So sit back, relax, take some notes, and enjoy the special edition of Welcome Home featuring, well, me and Barbara. Have a very merry and blessed Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Look where we are in the kitchen. What's cooking with the one, the only, almost like Santa Claus to me these days. John Rivers.
I think that's nice.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment because he comes with gifts of food and love and joy and happiness. So we're excited throughout this Christmas season to bring you lots of cooking and lots of hope-filled times in the kitchen with John Rivers.
Well, thank you, Barbara.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I love having you.
Absolute favorite time of year.
Mine too.
Music, food,
Yes.
weather,
Right,
you name it.
Right. And family in the kitchen together. How important is that in your household?
Absolutely.
Super important, right?
That's key. That's
Yes.
the most important thing. You know, most of our family focuses around food and our involvement with each other. You know, and Christmas just brings it up to a whole new level.
Absolutely. So what are we going to do for Christmas morning?
So the key to Christmas morning is I like to relax. I like my coffee and like to sit there. And as
Right.
you pointed out earlier, Monica just brings me
Yes,
the gifts.
let the women do all the work.
Don't
That's
do
okay.
any work
Yeah.
whatsoever. We determined this earlier in the day. It's not true, Monica.
I know.
So I like to have everything prepared the night before.
Right.
So it's as easy as possible. So we're going to do similar to what we've done in the past.
Okay.
I love breakfast casseroles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you've gotten me to where I can even eat them. Because you know I'm not an egg lover, but I love your breakfast casseroles.
Great,
So let's
great.
do this new, and this is a brand new recipe.
This is.
right?
We just created this a couple weeks ago, and this comes from the Coop. Our most popular dish that we sell for breakfast is chicken and waffles.
Yeah, that really goes together.
They really
Right?
do. You know what it is? It's sweet and savory.
Is that what it
You're
is?
joking.
Okay, I was joking, but I mean, I'm fine to have chicken in the morning.
4 years now, I can tell when she's joking. Yes, it's the sweet and the savory that go
Yes,
together. So
got it.
I wanted to put it into something that was easy to serve. So
Okay.
this is super, super simple, easy at home that you can make just with products that you get from the grocery store. If you help me, we're going to start with some waffles.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to cut those up and do it just like we did the bread casseroles. And I'm going
Okay.
to go ahead and start cutting up some chicken. Now, fried chicken works the best in this.
Do you fry the chicken ahead of time, or you get it at the grocery store?
But this comes from the Coop.
From the Coop?
Yeah, I think they would shoot me if I went to the grocery store and actually got fried chicken.
I know, because it's nothing like yours, right?
Well, you know, there's some wonderful chicken out there at great Publix or great grocery stores that I enjoy. But
That's true.
I do very much prefer. I like ours, and I think the guys put a lot of love and heart into it and make it. So when you cut these, you want to cut them in bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
Okay, super easy. We're going to put chicken. We're going to put waffles in here.
So you put waffles on the base, and you put chicken in the middle.
Yeah, and I actually
waffles again.
And I'll even do it again. I'll keep stacking.
Okay.
The beautiful thing about it, there's no exact science.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
The one thing I did do before we started stacking in here is I sprayed this so that nothing would stick to it.
Sprayed with a non-stick
Right.
kind of oil.
Spray
Okay.
it. Okay. Now, once you do this, once you have everything in there, okay, go ahead and take your eggs that are already cracked and you've got them mixed and they're nice, they're seasoned, and you're just going to pour it right in here.
About how many eggs would that be?
I'm going to guess probably about 12 to 14.
Wow. Okay.
You know, it's quite a few because you're feeding a lot of people.
Yes, right, right.
Okay, and this is actually shy. You want to fill it up so that everything is nice and wet when it
Okay.
sits in here.
Well, you said you were seasoning the eggs. Is it salt and pepper, or is it more than that? Or
I put a little bit more in myself. I put salt and pepper. There's a little spice.
okay, like
Camp
cayenne?
Mix.
Oh, camp mix.
Camp Mix I use. Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a nice, Monica really likes that, and it's a nice
Okay.
blend. So once that's in there, it's going to be a little higher than that, so everything is kind of absorbed.
Okay.
Okay.
So you should really cover it with eggs. Eggs should be all over the
Not,
place.
yeah, it should be, you know, soupy wet now.
Okay.
I'm going to take some syrup, okay, and pour it in there. I'm gonna
Is this your world famous syrup?
This is our world famous syrup. This is one that we make.
Okay.
And we actually have this at the coop.
Nice.
Okay. And again, there's no
science.
no order. There's no
Okay.
science. You know, you want to put all that together. The one thing I do like to do is put the cheese on the top.
Uh-huh.
So that it melts. Sometimes in some other casseroles, I'll put cheese throughout, but I think this one sits and it presents very pretty when it's on the top and it browns.
Don't tell me that's all there is to this casserole.
That is all there
That
is
is it.
to this
Okay.
casserole. I know you just said not to say that, but I had to say it.
Now, here's what I like about the way you cook. In this particular recipe, you don't do this with every recipe, but it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And that's my kind of cooking, because if it is an exact science, we can mess up. We can't mess up with this,
no,
right?
this one is so wonderful.
Okay.
Now, too, what I just did,
Right.
you think about it, I took a bread,
Right.
I took a protein, eggs, and cheese. Think of the possibilities of different flavors and different
Okay.
combinations you can make, and that's an egg casserole. Now, we're going to bake this at 350 for 45 minutes covered.
Okay.
I just put this on top, okay, and I let it air so that the cheese doesn't burn.
Right.
And about the last 15, 20 minutes, I'll take it off so it
Okay.
melts. Now, just like a cake, okay, the way to check it to make sure that it's done, you take a knife,
Okay.
and when it's cooking, and you just put it down the middle and take it out.
Okay.
And if wet comes out,
It's not
It's
done.
not ready yet.
Okay.
And if that's the case, just leave it in there
Okay.
and let it keep baking.
All right.
So why don't we throw this in, and
Alrighty.
let's take a nice finished one out.
I
You
can
got
get it.
it?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah. Through the magic of television, John already made a wonderful breakfast casserole for us. It's nice and hot. It's beautiful. Very, very nice.
Now, I like to see how the cheese melted nicely on the top.
Yes, without
How
burning.
Right. And what's nice is I did everything, all the pre-work the night before. So it's done. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put a little more syrup.
A little more syrup.
You know, it's because it's waffles.
You know what else? This is not the time to diet. This is not the time to worry.
No.
It's Christmas morning,
Yes,
right? After
yes.
all.
You're wearing layers of clothes so you can get away with it.
Right.
I like to put a little powdered sugar.
Oh, that's
really just to make
beautiful.
it look pretty.
That's
on
almost
top.
like a dessert now. You've just gone from breakfast casserole to dessert. I'll let you do the serving since
Okay.
you're the master chef.
And that is it. Then you put out, and what's nice is, you know, it can sit all day. And if people want it later, you just
Oh, you
take it, you throw it in the
can.
microwave.
Okay.
It's a nice piece.
That's
Let's see all the
beautiful.
layers in there.
All right. And I like the crispiness right here of the, I guess that's the syrup, right?
That is. Yeah,
syrup?
That's the syrup.
All right.
Coming up the side. All right. Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas
Merry
morning.
Christmas
What a
morning.
wonderful thing to do on Christmas morning after you have read the Christmas story, you've prayed, you've asked Jesus into your heart if you don't know Jesus personally, and then what do?
You eat
You
some.
eat some good stuff. Let's see what it's like. Let's see if you're really as good as I think you are.
Okay.
Bon appetit.
Jesus is definitely here.
It is so good. It is so wonderful.
Like it? Wonderful.
If you want this recipe and others, you know you can always go to our website, goodlife45.org. Thank you so much for being here
You're
with
welcome.
us. We love you here at
You're
Christmas
welcome.
time and all throughout
Thank
the
you.
year. We love you all, viewers. We thank you for joining us. Go to that website to get this recipe and lots more. And stay tuned. We are where hope happens.
The wise men made their way to Bethlehem, guided by a light from a star. The shepherds left their flocks in the hands of God. They went to where the King was born. One holy night, in a manger on the hay, there he lay. Hallelujah, rejoice, peace on earth, amen. God blessed the world one holy night. And as we all celebrate his birth, anointing him with gifts of love, that's how we call the greatest gift of all. Came down from heaven above. One holy night, one holy night, in a manger on the hay, there he lay. Oh, hallelujah, rejoice, peace on earth, amen. God bless the world one holy night. An angel came to proclaim birth of the newborn King. The night was bright with heavenly hosts saying, praise God in all his glory. One holy night, one holy night, in a manger on the hay, there he lay. Oh, hallelujah, rejoice, peace on earth, amen. God bless the world, God bless the world, God blessed the world one holy night. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep. I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all. I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads. Then one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep. You'll fall asleep counting your blessings. If you're worried and you can't sleep, try counting blessings instead of sheep. You'll fall asleep. You'll fall asleep counting your blessings.
Merry Christmas to all of you from all of us here at Good Life 45. We are in the kitchen. What's cooking with John Rivers from Four Rivers Smokehouse in the Coop.
Merry Christmas, Barbara.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. And we want to have some wonderful dishes. We want the family together in the kitchen cooking, but we don't want to spend all day in the kitchen, right?
Absolutely. And everything we're making, just like the breakfast casserole earlier, you can make it in advance.
Okay.
And get a good part of it done so you can enjoy the Christmas day with the family.
Right.
So we're going to work on some sides.
Okay.
Now, we've done before, we've done green beans, we've done sweet potato casserole.
Love that.
A number of different things, but we're going to do mashed potatoes and gravy today, which is one of my very favorite things to do.
Right.
And some people struggle with this. You might be really surprised how easy it is to make.
I will be, I'm telling you right now, I struggle with mashed potatoes.
There we go.
You know why?
Why?
Because when I do mashed potato, I don't know why I tell you all my secrets, because I'm just a terrible cook, and I learned so much from you. But my potatoes, once I start, what do you call it, mixing them,
Yes.
they get goopy, like that,
Okay.
like glue,
Okay.
like gluten, which is what they
Yes,
are.
yes.
And then they're not fluffy and pretty and all that. So
Okay.
you're going to tell me, hopefully today,
Yes.
how not to have
Absolutely.
gluey potatoes.
And you actually said it in the way that you just said.
Okay.
Gluten is released
Yes.
from it the more that you mix it.
Okay, so I'm over mixing?
You're over mixing it, yes. All right, so we're not
Overthinking it,
going to do that
overmixing it.
today.
Okay,
We're going to
good.
make it super simple. So what we did is we just took some regular russet potatoes.
Okay.
Okay, which really make a nice mashed potato. I like the skin on a little bit.
okay.
Not everybody does.
Right.
You know, it just depends on if you want it to be pure silky white or
Yes.
if you want that more country look to it.
So how did you make these? They're already cooked. How
They
did you
already
do
cooked.
that? You
We
boiled
cut
them?
them into pieces.
Okay.
And boiled them in water.
Okay.
And that was it. And you want to boil them just until they get soft enough that they pinch in your finger.
Okay, but they're still a little bit firm.
Yes, and you
All
don't
right.
want to overboil them because that is a possibility you can do as well.
So what are we talking about? 20 minutes of boiling them? Half an hour?
No, more like 45 minutes.
45
on,
minutes,
on
okay.
a low.
All right.
I put on a nice slow, simmer boil and just
Okay.
let it go.
Okay.
Okay. Test it. What's nice is it has an awful lot of forgiveness in it as well. Now you
My
can.
potatoes don't have forgiveness. I don't know what your potatoes are different, but I'm
You can-
trusting you today.
You can do these by hand if you wish, and a lot
Yeah.
of people will, do it just like that
Look
and
at
smash
you,
them.
by hand.
Yeah, hey,
wow.
I can still do that.
I'm impressed.
But, in the age of technology,
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and use a KitchenAid here.
Okay.
And mix it. And that way, I like it gives me a little bit more even distribution of the flavors. All right, so I'm going to put some of my potatoes in here.
And no lumps. Right.
Right, we don't want lumps. Well,
And I don't even know if you
know-
can buy those hand things anymore, can you?
Yeah,
Yeah?
surprisingly, it's
Okay.
not that antiquated.
I remember back in my mom's day, that was the only way we had mashed
Yeah,
potatoes with the potato
absolutely.
masher. You want me to get these going?
Let's put that on there.
Okay.
It's a little tricky. There we go.
This I can do.
Look at you. Now you need to put this in there before we go too far.
Okay.
Okay. And I have done this before without it being in there properly, and it gets really messy quickly.
Big mess, okay.
Yes, and it has to go all the way down.
Oh, there you go.
Now, what's nice about this recipe, think about all we've done so far is we've boiled the potatoes.
Right.
Okay, and we put them in here.
Did
Now,
you salt them when you boiled them?
you
do
can
you not?
salt the water.
Okay.
And that'll help it cook boil a little faster.
Okay.
That's all. You
I'm
can
just
put-
looking for reasons why mine are always gooey.
Okay.
All right, so it's not the
So-
salt, it's not the way I'm mashing
Now
them.
I'm going to add my flavors.
Okay.
Okay.
Butter,
I'm going to add some butter.
real butter, of course.
Real butter, of course. Okay. I'm going to put some salt.
Okay, ooh,
I'm taking for granted this is measured out. I like pepper in mine.
Okay.
Okay.
I do too.
And this is actually, for some reason, we have the salt cubed.
The butter?
The butter.
Uh-huh.
Yep, so you can see it's got really simple.
Okay.
A lot of butter. Okay. A lot of salt. All right. And we're going to put a little bit of cream.
Cream.
Okay. Now I'm using milk.
Okay.
You can use a heavy cream, but it's going to make it, goopier.
Okay.
And which I don't really like. So let me take for granted this is measured out too. But let's put a little. It's kind of like a haircut. Just cut a little bit.
Yes, right. You can always
You
add
can't
more.
reverse it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a
All
little
right.
goopy doo.
There we go.
It's all right.
It's a party. All right.
Oh, they are looking good.
They are looking good, but
Yes.
this is a lot of liquid in here.
Hey,
so-
I like them like that, though. I don't
Okay.
want my potatoes too thick. So this is
Okay.
nice. This is looking good.
So this is what it would normally
That's
come
the
out.
finished product.
Yep, it's going to
Okay.
look like. And that's all you do.
I'd
Now-
rather taste this one. Let me just see.
Okay.
Because it is a little bit thinner, and I like
Yeah.
thinner.
Then that would be
That's
like almost
good.
like a potato soup that we have
Potato
going
soup.
in there. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
good. Very good.
So now we're going to make the gravy.
Okay.
Okay. Now the secret to the gravy is to make a nice roux. All right. And in this particular case, a roux is simply equal parts oil and flour.
Okay.
All right. So just like we make a gumbo or some other bases, we'll put it in there and we'll get it real thick. And the longer you cook it and constantly stir it,
Yeah.
okay, the darker it's going to get for you.
Right.
So now here I've got a chicken base, I've got my flour, and I've got my butter already in there.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to add some turkey stock, which is, if you use the actual drippings from your turkey, you're going to get so many flavors.
I do use that. I use that for my gravy at home, but I also put, you're going to love this, I also put the drippings from the turkey in my dressing.
Oh.
Because I make
yeah,
dressing
yeah, I
in
like
casseroles.
That.
Yeah, and it
I
makes
like
the flavor
that.
is fantastic. I don't lose any of my turkey essence, the broth.
That's wonderful.
Use it all.
That's all flavor.
Yeah, it is.
And if you can use that, it's fantastic.
Yep.
All I did is put a little salt, a little pepper.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put in some of the flavors that I use on my turkey, which me in particular is some rosemary.
Okay.
Okay. And
Fresh rosemary, I'm
fresh,
sure.
yeah,
right?
it really makes a huge difference.
Right.
Huge difference.
It smells
And
so good. I wish you all
just-
could smell it.
You let that simmer down, okay,
Okay.
and cook.
Okay.
And it's going to reduce and it's going to thicken. And if you like a thicker gravy, I personally do.
I do too.
use more flour
Yeah,
in the
okay.
beginning of it.
Right.
And my roux gets thicker.
Okay.
This one is a watery one, a little bit runnier. Okay. But let's taste it.
Where are your lumps? I don't know why my gravy has dumplings. We've talked about that before.
We have. We did.
And your gravy never has any lumps in it.
Well, it goes back to actually making the roux. Which,
Okay.
We're not going to be able to do today, but it goes to a constant stirring.
Okay.
Okay. But we'll go ahead and plate some pretty potatoes here.
Are you wanting more?
You want to
Kept his
share
plate
this
there.
one? Okay.
Yeah, no,
You have your own, I see.
I have my own right here.
There's so many people are so funny about eating. Some people just won't eat off, don't like to share from plates. That's
Oh, I'll
my
share.
wife, Monica.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, well, she didn't grow up in a family doing it. It's not
Okay.
her, it's just
Okay.
the way that you grow up.
Right.
Trade you?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're very
oh,
welcome. Oh, you got your creamy?
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
have
I'll
to
give
trade
you your
back. Yeah, I
creamy
like my
back.
creamy.
Okay.
Oh, that looks so good, John. And again, Christmas season is not the season to worry about calories, right?
This
That's
one
not what
is.
we're in for.
Absolutely,
We're just going to
absolutely.
enjoy it, and we're going to exercise a lot after this, and we're going to maybe diet after Christmas, but not during the holidays. Come on, let's have a good time.
Your flavor, a lot of it's coming from your gravy.
I always go through the pain and the agony of peeling potatoes. I'm going to stop that nonsense.
Yeah.
I just got a potato peel. It's delicious. Wonderful recipe. What else do you want to say about it? Anything? You
No,
look like you were
it's-
ready to say something. I don't want to cut you off.
You can increase or decrease so easily
Okay.
just your flavors by
Okay.
what you put in there.
It's
Like it
wonderful.
more buttery, easy to do.
I don't taste the rosemary,
It's in the
but
gravy.
it's in the gravy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Delicious. If you want this recipe and lots of others from John Rivers, Four Rivers Smokehouse and the Coop, go to our website, goodlife45.org, and we'll have these recipes up there for you. Enjoy. I hope that you're enjoying this Christmas season with your families in the kitchen, and more importantly, get out of the kitchen and sit at the table and enjoy some great food and fellowship time together. We'll be right back. We have more coming up.
shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of
Feliz Navidad a todos. Merry Christmas. I want you to join me as we sing this song. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Come on, sing it together. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Come on, sing it. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Come on. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Oh, oh, oh. From the bottom of my heart. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. Feliz Navidad.
are having so much fun in the kitchen. I'm here with John Rivers from Four Rivers Smokehouse and the
Hi,
Coop. Hey,
Barbara.
John. It looks like a serious meal time for us here at Christmas time. This is the
It
meal,
This
right?
is the pinnacle
All right.
post-opening the gifts.
I'm so excited.
All the family comes around,
Right.
and it's a lot of pressure
Yeah,
on whoever the
to get it
host
right.
is.
Absolutely.
Okay? And a turkey is one of the traditional meals.
That's what you guys have pretty much every Christmas?
You know, we'll have turkey, and sometimes we'll have like a beef.
Okay.
You know, like a big
Prime
big
rib.
roast, prime rib. I love that too. But
Yeah.
turkey's my favorite.
Yeah.
I could eat turkey year round.
Yeah.
And it's one of the favorite
Well,
things
it
that I do.
smells really good, and you've done something special. A lot of people will look at this turkey and say, "Hoo hoo, John Rivers burned his turkey," but it's not burned. It is brined, right? Right?
This is the smoke that you see on the outside. You can bake
Beautiful.
it in an oven,
Yes.
or you can smoke it now.
Okay.
One of the pressure points about turkey is you don't want it to dry out.
Right.
And there's
Right.
so many age-old tricks and techniques to doing it. My favorite that I have used for years and has proven to work every single time for me is a process called brining.
Right.
Okay. Brining. Have you ever gone to the movies? And
Yes.
eat popcorn.
Yes.
Which I love popcorn and lots
Right,
of.
me
I
too.
love the salt on it. The next day, do you realize you feel sometimes puffy
Yes.
when you eat too much salt?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What has happened? That salt has retained all the water in you. Okay. So
that
what
makes
we want to
sense.
do is
Retain the water.
we want to put water, liquid,
Okay.
into the turkey.
Okay.
So how we do that is we create a brine, and we take the turkey and we're going to submerge it and let it sit in there for 24 to I use actually 36 hours.
In the refrigerator.
And they're in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Important.
This turkey is going to fit into this
No,
container?
but this is just for demonstration purposes.
Okay. But
So
normally tell me what your container might look like.
I
that
use
you put in your
you
fridge.
can if you get a smaller bird, you can use something like this.
Okay.
Back home, you can put it actually in some bags if you want to.
Okay.
When I used to do a lot of them, I would go get paint buckets. And
Oh.
I would, put a trash bag in it, and then I would put the brine and the turkey,
Yes.
cover the top of it, and put the whole thing in the outside refrigerator.
Nice,
That's
nice.
a nice way to do it.
I will tell you that last Christmas, because of being with you, I brined my first turkey ever,
Oh.
and it was way better because
Yes.
it did retain the moisture.
Oh, great.
And it was moist and yummy, had a great flavor.
Oh,
so,
wonderful.
So actually, this does work.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Yeah, that's my proof source right there. So a brine, a simple brine, is 1 gallon of liquid
Okay.
of water.
Water.
Okay, to 1 cup of salt.
Okay.
So I got a gallon of water in here, and I'm going to name off all the things. And as you pour it in, if you just keep mixing it,
Okay. 1 cup of salt.
1 cup of salt.
And
so you
that
see,
does
it's a
not look
lot
coarse.
of salt.
And it's not coarse. It's just normal, everyday.
This is a kosher salt.
It is a kosher salt, okay.
And really, for the brine, it doesn't particularly matter, but you want to stir it so that it all dissolves.
Okay.
And that's the important thing because you want that equal distribution of flavors. Now, if I'm going to be putting liquid into the protein,
Mm-hmm.
okay, why not use it as a vehicle to also put flavor?
Yes.
Okay,
right.
so this
right.
is a simple brine. This will help you get liquid into it. But in here, let's go ahead and we're going to add some other flavors to it.
Okay.
Okay, so I have an apple juice concentrate
Okay.
that I
Ooh,
use,
yeah, that's thick.
or an apple cider.
Right.
Gives it, apple and turkey do so very well together.
Yes.
Okay, we want to go ahead and put some sweet. So I use a maple syrup, and I use
Right.
our maple syrup
You're
from
world
the
famous,
Coop.
right?
All right. Now I got some sweetness going in there. All right. Now
You had the sweetness with the apple juice, too.
apple juice. Well, let's put some more. How about some brown sugar?
Oh, that'll do,
Because
yes.
you think
I
of
like
how-
sweet.
Think of how much salt we put in there.
That's a lot of salt.
Yeah, you really
Yeah.
want to offset that.
Right.
And the key is you just want all this to dissolve evenly.
Okay.
And sometimes, if it's easier, you can heat it and do it, but you have to let it cool before you put your bird in.
Why is that?
You don't want it to cook the
Okay,
bird. It's going
okay.
to be brining it.
So wait, your bird is already cooked when you
No,
put it?
no, it's raw.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't want the water hot.
You don't want the water to cook it.
Right, because
Got
you
it.
put that in there.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go ahead and put some more seasoning in. I like thyme.
Okay.
And I use fresh thyme.
Yes.
And it smells so nice,
It
doesn't it?
does smell good,
And
yes.
a very traditional flavor of Thanksgiving is sage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to take some fresh sage leaves, and I'm going to put those in there as well.
You get these at the grocery store, or do you have to go to a special store to get
No,
this
no,
kind
you
of
can
stuff?
buy them at the grocery store.
Never even seen sage.
Really, it's in the fresh
fresh.
section.
Yeah.
There's little packets of them.
Oh, it smells good.
It really is wonderful, isn't it? And you're not eating anything. You can actually put the seed. You can put everything in there.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and put some pepper in there.
Yes.
Okay. Now I like just a little bit of brightness to mine, so I'm going to take some orange, a half of an orange. Okay.
Oh, okay, we're not even squeezing it.
You can.
Okay.
You can. It's going to sit in there and it's going to take it all out. And I put some
Okay.
apple in there.
All right.
okay, and onion. All right? So that is my brine mix. Now think of
Nice.
all the flavors that you have here.
Yeah,
okay? So I'm going
tons.
to take my raw turkey and I'm going to put it here and submerge it all the way.
Okay.
Okay? If you can, cover it up and just put it in the fridge.
24 to 36 hours.
I will do, it can go up to 3 or 4 days if it needs to. The longer it sits, the more liquid it's going
Okay,
to absorb and more flavor. Now, whether you take it now and you bake it, or if you smoke it, like we do, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're starting off with some insurance, is
Right.
what I call brining. You're
Okay.
putting that liquid in there. So then what I also like to do is I will take these vegetables, the fruit, and I'll actually stuff the cavity
Oh.
of the bird with the onion, the apple, and the orange.
Okay.
So it smokes in that too.
Nice.
And that gives it a
More
nice
flavor. Yes,
Would you
very
like to taste
good.
how it turns out?
Would I like to taste it? Yes, I
Okay.
would. Absolutely. I'm almost wanting to taste this, but I don't think that would be too good,
No,
right?
I
Brian?
don't think that would be
all right,
too
let's
good at all.
taste it. Let's see how you do, Donnie.
All right. So this is the pretty bird.
So some of your sides are stuffing and the green bean casserole and, of course, the mashed potatoes and gravy that we love and cranberries. And do you share all these recipes with us?
I do. I do.
I
And
know
all,
you
all
do,
these are
I
also
know.
in the cookbook as well.
Nice.
If you-
Okay.
you know, it
And
makes
where
it-
can they buy the cookbook?
They can get it on Amazon.
Okay.
They can buy it at the smokehouses.
Okay.
And locally here in Orlando, you can get it at Costco.
Oh, nice.
Typically around the holidays as well.
So am I not worried that the bird is pink?
Well,
that
thank
it's
you.
not
That is a
done?
great question.
Thank
You
you.
know, that is not undercooked. That's actually is an oxidization
Okay.
that happens with the proteins against the smoke,
Ah.
and it turns it pink like that.
Okay.
I love lots of gravy. I put it on everything. All
I
right.
do too. Not on your green bean casserole.
No, I didn't on there. I just touched.
Okay, all right.
You're
Let's
one of
see
the
what this is like.
No touchy people.
And so how long do you cook your turkey, and do you tell me what it looks like when you put your turkey in the oven?
But when it goes in the oven out of the brine, you know,
Yeah.
it's going to be raw, and it'll look like a raw bird.
No. Okay, I know that was a dumb question, but really what I was asking
I wasn't
was,
gonna say
that's okay. What I'm
that's
asking
a good
is,
one.
do you cover it with tinfoil? Is it in a roaster?
Oh, I
Is
see.
it in water?
In the smoker, no.
What does it
we
look
put,
like
We
as you
put
put-
it straight in.
You put it
Okay.
straight
Yeah,
in?
in the smoker, because it's such
Okay.
a soft cook.
Oh.
It's very different from baking.
Okay. And
know.
how long does it cook?
The birds will take us about 6 hours.
Okay.
Doesn't take that long at all.
But you can't do that at home, so how long are you going to cook that at home after
This
you
in
brine
the
it?
oven?
Yes.
You put it depends on the size of the bird. I think, you've got me on this one. I believe it is about an hour per, per 3 or 4 pounds. You
You're
have
the
to check.
chef. I don't know.
Yeah, thank you for putting me on the spot on
I'm
this.
sorry,
So I'm
but-
a smoker,
Oh.
and we put it in the smoker and it goes for 6 hours.
I'm sorry I'm not talking right now because this is melting in my mouth.
Good.
Melting.
See, don't bake, smoke.
Oh my good. I know, but I don't have a smoker at my house.
Now you're going to get one for Christmas.
Oh, really? From you?
Yes, one smoker, please, Santa.
This is absolutely amazing.
Isn't that delicious?
I have not ever tasted turkey like this before.
You know what you're
I
getting?
really
You're
haven't.
getting all those flavors
Yeah.
that we put in the brine.
Yeah.
It's actually inside of the meat, and it's coming through, and it's keeping it nice and moist for you.
I know I should only have one bite, but one more.
Okay. I'm telling everybody now. I posted it.
Absolutely delicious. Let me encourage you to go to our website to learn more about John Rivers and a lot of his recipes that will be up there. I gotta go take a nap now. I'm so tired. This was wonderful. Stay with us. We have more coming up.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bells high. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's a jingle bell rock. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock. Oh, yeah, yes, it is now.
I'm sure he must have been surprised at where this road had taken him. 'Cause never in a million lives would he have dreamed of Bethlehem. And standing at the manger, he saw with his own eyes the message from the angel come alive. He must have thought, why me? I'm just a simple man of trade. Why him with all the rulers in the world? Why here inside this stable filled with hay? Why her? She's just an ordinary girl. Now I'm not one to second guess what angels have to say, but this is such a strange way to save the world. To think of how it could have been if Jesus had come as he deserved. There would have been no Bethlehem, no lowly shepherds at his birth. But Joseph knew the reason love had to reach so far. And as he held the Savior in his arms, he must have thought, why me? I'm just a simple man of trade. Why him with all the rulers in the world? Why here inside this stable filled with hay? Why her? She's just an ordinary girl. Now I'm not one to second guess what angels have to say, but this is such a strange way to save the world. Now I'm not one to second guess what angels have to say, but this is such a strange way. Oh, a strange way to save the world.
Hey, everybody. I know this is your favorite part of the meal. If it's not yours, it probably is mine. John Rivers, Four River Smokehouse and the Coop, is here today to help us understand how important dessert is, right?
Absolutely. It's the most important meal of the day.
I think so. If you don't have dessert at Christmas time, what is the point, right?
Christmas, indeed. And
Yes.
this particular one I made last year. This came from our Christmas, our home meal that we actually put
Okay,
together.
so you did this at home.
I did this at home.
This
and
is the finished product.
This is the finish. Isn't it cute?
It is so beautiful. And what is it?
It's a combination of actually 3 different recipes that I
Okay.
found and just blended them all because I love gingerbread, I love
Mm-hmm.
eggnog, I love just pudding itself. So this is a gingerbread eggnog pudding.
Okay.
Okay, with some nice vanilla wafers on the bottom.
Nice.
And a nice pretty topping that I found at Williams and Sonoma.
I
That
love
makes it like
these.
that.
And they are everything is edible.
Oh, yes.
And the cool part is, this is I don't know, viewers, if you can see this. This is a chocolate rim that is just so festive and so pretty, and I can't wait to try it. But we're going to figure out how to do it first, and then this is my personal one, right?
That is your personal
All right,
one.
thank you.
Actually, this is a easy recipe as well.
Okay.
Okay. We went ahead and made some instant vanilla pudding.
Right.
Okay, and we're going to let that harden. And that's just super easy. You blend that with some milk and you let
Okay.
it go.
All right.
Now, the flavor, everything is going to come from, we take some cream cheese, okay,
love
which
that.
gives it some depth, some thickness to it, as well as some nice flavor.
And you're not into fat-free anything, right? We don't
You
need
know,
a fat-free
I-
cream
you know,
cheese.
I think it's kind of silly if you're in for desserts.
Right,
you know?
what's the point? And what is that?
Personally, this is eggnog.
That's eggnog,
So this is where
okay.
the flavor's going to come from.
Okay.
Personally, I will eat less.
If you
and,
know.
and not compromise the flavor.
Okay.
If I have to make a choice
Right.
between the two,
Right.
I'd rather have a couple bites of something great.
Yeah, I have done the fat-free cream cheese in a cake that I make, and it is not the same. Or the icing that I've made, it is really not the same. So you're blending your cream cheese and your eggnog. Okay?
Would you go ahead, and we're going to put some different flavors in. You can pour
Okay.
all those in one at a time. Right, that's a little vanilla extract. Well,
I think that's the syrup,
that's the syrup.
right?
Yes, thank you.
I don't want to correct you, but
No, please.
that'd be some thick
That makes
vanilla.
some vanilla.
This is the vanilla.
Okay.
It smells
All right.
so good. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, right?
Okay.
What is this?
That looks like cream. If I had to guess.
That's a good guess.
Actually, that's Kahlua.
Oh, that's cool.
That's Kahlua.
Okay.
I had to tell you, to be completely honest with you. And that is going to
cinnamon.
be a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon. Okay.
Right. And go ahead and put about half the cream cheese in here.
This?
Yes, please.
You mean whipped cream?
Yes, whipped cream.
Where's the cream
Yes.
cheese? I don't
All
see
that's
anymore.
going to do is give it some lift.
Okay.
Now that I've got all my flavors put together.
I mean, just dump it in there, right?
Okay, yeah.
About half of it?
Sure. What the heck?
Okay.
And literally, when I made this, I was making it on the fly.
Okay.
You know, tasting it, whipping it, tasting it a little bit, and then,
That's good. Did you make that?
oh yes.
Okay. It's not like,
No,
Yeah.
we've done that before too.
okay.
All right, so now I've got all my wonderful flavors. Okay. All right, and I'm going to blend this now
Okay.
with my instant pudding.
I'll hold that for you.
Oh, thank you.
It doesn't fly away.
Thank you so much.
All right, instant pudding in with this mixture. And again, you're making this up as you go along.
I did the
Pretty
first
much.
time
Right.
that I
Now, I
made
know
it.
you're not doing it today.
Yes, no, our wonderful Jenny and all of our bakers put all this together for us now. Go ahead and put that in there, and maybe try a low. There we go. Nice. Now all the flavors are coming together. And it's funny, you won't be able to taste the cream cheese.
Oh, that's too bad.
I mean, it'll give you kind of like a cheesecake flavor.
Yeah, that's what I
You know,
love.
and the
Right.
thickness to it.
Right.
You know, more than just a regular pudding, and that's why I put it in there. It's actually one of the 3 recipes that I blended. One was a cheesecake.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right, so a little bit lumpy. So what's the deal with the lumps?
That's just stir. That's the cream cheese.
It's okay, it'll
Yeah,
melt,
and it
right?
just needs to break down.
Okay.
And what's beautiful about this too is we're not going to cook anything.
I know, I
We're
noticed
just,
that.
We're
You
just
don't
going
have
to build. Very nice. You are fantastic.
I've done this. I've done
Yes,
things
you
like
have.
this before.
Yes, I see that.
I can make instant pudding.
Yes. So I'm done here, folks. Thank you.
All right, I think that is done,
All right.
right?
That is beautiful.
Peeking.
All right, now we're going to build our finished presentation.
Oh,
Okay.
that's just gorgeous.
So what I did here is I used a cup at home, since I didn't have mason jars, but our folks had the pretty mason jars.
Yes.
And prior to doing anything, go ahead and take some milk.
Right.
I'm sorry, a little bit of cream and a little bit of chocolate and melt
Chocolate,
it.
okay.
And just dip it right in it.
Really? Okay.
Yes, and it'll
it's gonna
it'll
harden.
stay on there. And mine is not. When I do it, it's not quite this
Doesn't
neat.
look that
You
beautiful.
can tell that Jenny did these.
But if you, and Jenny told us one of the secrets is to be sure that your glass is cold. If
Oh,
it's
yes.
cold, then when you dump it in like that and you bring it up, it's not going to drip down,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Okay,
Yes,
one
thank
of the
you, Jenny,
secrets.
for that
Yes,
secret.
thank you, Jenny.
Very much appreciated. Now, all this is on the bottom are vanilla wafers.
Okay,
And
crunched up.
Crunched up. I put them personally in like in a coffee grinder or a little food processor.
Okay.
Because I like them super fine, so there's no lumps in it. All right, and then we're going to build.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to take our pudding mixture, and if you just want to just taste the pudding on its own.
Do I want to taste the pudding on its own? Let me think about that for a minute. Yes. That's good. Good stuff.
Isn't that nice flavors? It's just all holiday flavors to me. All right, put this in.
It is a little labor intensive, for sure. But if you want to impress your your family and your friends who come over, it's a special deal, right?
It really is. You know, and it's pretty. And once again, for the Christmas theme,
that's
you
good.
can make it in advance. You know, put it in the refrigerator and just let it sit.
Okay.
Okay. And let's put a little cream on the
A little
cream
whipped
on the
cream
top.
on top. I'm gonna let you do that because it won't be pretty if I do it.
Well, I don't know. I'm making a pretty good mess here myself.
No, that's beautiful. How pretty.
Sit up high.
Okay.
All right. And then you can pick whichever one of these you wish.
Well, I used a Christmas tree. Let's use a stocking just for fun.
Okay.
Cute little stocking. So this is the gingerbread.
Yes.
In here like this?
Sure.
Or off to the side?
Whichever you wish in your artistic
There,
abilities.
yeah, it does not exist. That's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
All right, so do you think we should be tasting these?
I think we should now.
I mean, I think that the actual flavors, to have the whipped cream with the Kahlua eggnog pudding mixture, let's see. Let's just see how good that
Let's
is.
see what this comes out. I love this pudding. I haven't had this since last year, as a matter of fact.
That is so good with a little bite of gingerbread, little crunchy
Golly.
gingerbread.
That'll-
Golly, you're good.
That'll get you in the mood. Real quick.
You are good, John
oh,
Rivers.
Man, I love this. This is-
I do too. And you know what you could do? You could tell everybody your Christmas present is to take the little jar home.
oh, very nice.
Right?
Yeah,
Cute little
so
thing.
cute. Yes.
You could do all kinds of things with that. Well, I love it. It is a delicious recipe. This recipe and lots of others will be up on our website. A whipped cream. Do I have a whipped cream mustache?
Everywhere.
I'm okay. Everywhere. He's so helpful. We wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. This is such a special time of year to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, the miracle of that. We want you to enjoy your holiday, your families throughout the holidays, and your friends. Bring people in. Try some of these recipes. It doesn't have to look as perfect as John Rivers does, but it's just the fact that you would have people into your home, right?
Absolutely.
And
It's
to
all about love.
celebrate, it is all about love and celebrating the love of Jesus Christ. Stay with us. We have more coming up.
You're watching Welcome Home, bringing you life-changing stories filled with hope.
Well, I sure hope that you've enjoyed this last hour together with John Rivers in the kitchen and with just lots of laughter and fun and joy and great food, not to forget about the great food. We hope that throughout this holiday season, you can spend some time in the kitchen with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends. Enjoy food together, enjoy cooking together. Also remember that the season is all about the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ, and the miracle of love and what He did for us in coming during this beautiful holiday season. We just thank you so much for being a part of our What's Cooking Welcome Home special today. And God bless you and
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
You just watched Welcome Home with Barbara Beck, a Good Life 45 original production. That makes you a part of our Hope team here on Good Life 45, where hope happens.